So my audition experience, I did it virtually. So what I did was I just submitted some pre-recordings that I had of a different recital. I was in a season that was super busy. I was in another state, and so financially, to be applying to multiple places, I couldn't make all of the in-person auditions that I would have liked to.
I also did it virtually, so I actually applied for both the undergrad and the master's program within my time auditioning. So when I was an undergrad, I auditioned virtually, mainly for the same reasons. But then in my master's, it was rather an interesting situation because I was a very late applicant. So I was having contact between my teacher and another teacher here at Lamont. And so I had to open up a very last minute application. I sent in last minute recordings that from my senior recital and a couple others, and just a few that I think technically fit the amount. And I think I had to do one extra recording of the pieces so that I could send in the application, and I attached along with it one of my music theory essays and one of my musicological essays to apply for the GTA positions.
Out of the places that I applied, Lamont was the only one that had an interview with faculty as part of their process, and so it felt very personable. I felt like it wasn't just me that was interested, but faculty was also interested in learning more about me and why we might be a good fit. I also appreciate that while it is a larger music school than what my undergrad was, it still feels pretty small within the voice department, and so I feel like I'm able to get the support that I need. And so, yeah, I don't feel like just a number, but truly part of the program. So that stuck out to me a lot as I was applying. I was also looking for places that offered a certificate in music theory pedagogy, and Lamont has that. And so, yeah, I feel like it checked all my boxes.
One of the things that I really like is definitely the faculty. Mm-hmm. The main thing that I applied for was to be able to study with my current teacher, and so I was very excited that I got to be able to study with her. I've learned so much, but then also all of the other faculty, particularly the opera faculty. Apply to more places early on because it's a competitive world, and it's hard these schools are competitive, and so I definitely to myself would be get my recordings, my pre-screens done earlier, get my essays done earlier.
Planning ahead of time is really great if you can make it in person to meet faculty. I think, the biggest thing I wish I would have done sooner was meet faculty and talk with them earlier than I did because you're going to be working with them a lot. Very frequently and closely, so it does matter to figure out if it's a right fit for you and if you really like the people that you're going to be working with.